Hello, lovelies. How are you all doing? Lovely to see all of you. Hello, Chippy. Hello, Heather Leo. And hello, Miguel Garcia. Lovely to see a new face. Uh, I hope you all had a very wonderful weekend. I improved my art model just a little bit. As you can see, my cape has a little more swooshiness to it. Uh, moved the model just a little few small tweaks here and there. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing very well. Lovely to see the new face Miguel here. You've come across VTubers before?
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the Sprawl.
So,
now
what
here's
happened last
Gabbin'
time?
About Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
We got
Oh, Rhonda, what about the
conscripted-
outcome of last night's game? The Brawlers and the Lightning.
Oh,
We got
Peg,
conscripted
you
to,
don't want to get me started on that.
What I do?
help the three who are
First,
in
the big
charge
news.
dealing
They
with all
finally
of that.
decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball
Oh,
Stadium.
we got the new name?
After
Did we
months
help?
of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the exciting Coliseum for Sports.
Hooray! We all love the exciting
like it.
Coliseum for sports.
I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement.
Oh.
It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning.
Oh shit,
In the wake of her
kidnapping.
mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city.
Well, we don't need to listen to that anymore. Huh, no note this time. Interesting. Sprawl. That's the name of this place. I don't know why I kept calling it the Shire. Well, I'll have to adjust that later in marketing. This is why I need a PR person. It's loud. Do I need to turn down the volume on things? Let me know if I
Whoa,
need
someone's
to.
in a rush? Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's
I'll
got
be
me
sure to
pulling
turn it
double
down.
duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Settings. Audio. Let's turn down the voices a little bit. There we go.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Aww.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
It's been tougher than I thought.
I know, and I'm sorry about all this. I love you, little one.
Aw. This is your gentle reminder that it's okay to have check-ins now and then. It's important to do so. Check in with yourself. Make sure you're doing okay. We love you all.
Ew, gross.
And I'm sorry times aren't what we want them to be. There's nothing I wouldn't give for our lives to be a little more relaxing and a little less separate. I promise one day I'll make it right.
I love you too, big guy.
Ew, gross.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
You'll have to watch past streams to know what this game is about. Yes, watch all the past streams. Watch all of it. Give me more of those views and watch times.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, Mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See ya, Dad.
Aww, it's so cute, so wholesome. We love to see it. Reminder that in June it is Father's Day.
Attention!
Hang on, am I caught on something? No, my chair's just being weird. Okay.
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Upgrade?
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Oh
You can
shit!
get back in your chair now.
We can send people directly to jail.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the Sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Yes, how?
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Yes, we will send them all to jail.
Let's
I am
use
the
a real-life
judge,
example.
jury, and
Someone you've seen already.
executioner. Ah, yes,
This
that
criminal
one.
is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
She does what? What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I know she throws a fucking cocktail at us if we try to, whip her, but holy shit.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy? That's all I have to say about that.
Faith.
Any further questions?
Lovely to see you. She went out. Yeah, she apparently burned sleeping orphanages. But yes, let's
Well,
ask the
I've got
personal
you.
question.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this? You received your briefing, now do your duty.
Tisk.
And just when I thought we were bonding.
Alright, let's see. Due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. Questioned. Don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever. City morale is at an all-time low. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We are instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrance to the Sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we are issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. 12 gold for every goblin in the dungeon. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plans, so we deny any heroes and vigilantes. This princess things are going nuts. Have you heard about all the crazy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortably one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Okay, so one goblin is fine, apparently. Let's allocate the crystals. You get, like, the most. You'll take one. Let's put a random one there, and there. Alright, looks good to me.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the Sprawl.
Aha!
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Decoder ring.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters.
He's a fucking character from like a video game?
I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Quincy! Motherfucker. Okay,
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
we do only have to let one goblin in. But
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
I'm gonna
Please
confiscate
take
that.
it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
What's wrong with Quincy? Nothing's wrong with having a name like Quince. You got a bag of low quality rice. It is worth $0 fucking. Okay, do we try to use any of the tools on him? This is day 1 in the first person, so we can easily reset time. I want to try the decoder.
Do you have a copy of your great goblin uncle's poorly handwritten will on you?
Of course, but good luck reading it.
Alright, let's see what it actually says.
It says here...
And for my very unique great-nephew, there may come an hour when you feel swooshed by the slaughter of the rat race. No, whatever you do not drop everything and take over the family farm. That place is a hopeless salt-ridden rock pile that led me to my early grave. I have enclosed the deed so you can offload it on some other sucker. Good luck, and remember, do not become a farmer. Love, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry.
Wow, he was... What an interesting
so I'm not
way.
actually a bad farmer. It is the land that is lousy. This has validated me in ways I never imagined.
Glad I could help.
Okay, so... do we let him in? Like... do we let him in to make Malcolm happy? Or do we jail him because Ash wants all non-humans jailed? I don't think I do any other tools, so let's just talk with him.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I think rice normally comes after you found the bride. Also, I'm 12, you weirdo.
I did not expect you to be my bride, just my friend.
That's a no for that, too.
Damn, Lil. Alright. So, just deny? Or do we jail? Chat, what do you all think? We do get extra gold for every goblin that we jail. what'll it be? Do we let him continue on his merry way, or do we send him to jail? I don't think we let him in. Alright. Got to jail. Sorry. Jail.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let goblins in today, so I'm gonna have to throw you in jail.
Is the jail on the other side of this gate?
Yes?
Then technically you are letting me inside.
No, I'm technically... Stop poking holes in the logic.
Are you seriously throwing me in jail?
Hasta la vista, buttface.
You were pretty callous and heartless sending him to the dungeon, but Councilwoman Ash was quite assistant, so good job. We got the 3 stars. It doesn't look like there was an option for a 4th star, so we're gonna continue on. Hello, King Cheetah. Lovely to see you.
Magic lovers of the Sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Oh no.
And I appear! Thank you! Thank you!
Alright, I immediately want to just deny this guy. Just on principle. Also, King Cheetah, now that you're here, I just noticed that my 3 big talkers in chat, well, I didn't just notice it, but I noticed it earlier. My 3 big talkers in chat are Chippy the Neko, Benedetto Leo, and King Cheetah. Neko, Leo, Cheetah. I have an army of cats in my chat.
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone, which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Alright, let's learn a bit more
So,
about this
Becky
guy.
the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Lil's got the right mindset.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
What? I can't pick 2? Or 4? Or 5? I'll pick 6.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
It was! That's incredible!
No, Becky, it's the Great.
They're bumped to the front of the line. It did not say to let them in. I feel like he's hiding some shit from me. So we're gonna x-ray the guy. Is he hiding anything in his hat? He's got quite a lot of shit.
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went. Guess I won't be getting the deposit back after all.
Sure, I
There's
found
a
your
pair of
glasses.
glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find them! Thank you, thank you, thank you, little girl! Tell you what, on your next birthday, I'll perform for free!
That's... Don't worry about it.
Okay, so we helped him get his glasses. And talk to him, I guess?
This has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenholder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
Let's tease him a little.
I don't think Becky would mind if you showed up late. Or not at all.
But then I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
Alright, we'll let him in. I see no reason not to.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me. And now that I have my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party no problem. Alakazoo, Alakazee, my magic career is saved!
Come on, man, how hard is it to rhyme? Hey, 4 stars! This magician had a booking to get to, and you could see that the Sprawl needs joy at a time like this. And he could see because he found his glasses. Good work. Ha ha ha! I am a great god. Alright, who's next?
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the Sprawl, please.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
Right, okay. That's getting an immediate X-ray.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the Sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Okay. Yes, I did have a second X-ray. Thank you. Hello, Seven. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well today. So, again, we are supposed to jail every goblin. However, Malcolm does say to let one goblin in. But I don't know. Let's... Ooh, can I only question one of them?
Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
Ooh. You know what? I don't really like the High Council, considering that they basically conscripted me and forced me to do this, so...
I had no idea this was happening in the Sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Mark Goblin Twain.
Yeah, Leo, you should be on their side.
Don't be like the rest of all those humans.
This is a tough one.
Okay, well that didn't help. Get the goblins in case and turn them all in. Damn, King Cheetah. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, we're letting him in. They seem legit. I'm good with it.
Alright, guys, I'll let
Your
you come
choice
in.
will have an
Just
effect
don't
on
go
the
spreading
sprawl.
it around.
Oh,
I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
Maybe I will.
You've been addicted to playing Hades? 7. Hades 1 or Hades 2? You ignored the writ by admitting 2 goblins in one turn, but on the other you unlocked a new location, so you know, I say that was worth it. And finally...
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world.
Oh my god,
journeys
she's
across
big
this
as
land have
fuck.
brought me here to your doors. What does sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Dude is baked off his fucking ass and I love it. Alright, so I don't know if he seems like a would-be hero or vigilante, but you know, let's talk with him.
Where have
What's
you
up?
journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
You think the eyes are bad? Dude's got a marijuana leaf coming out of his hat. Yeah,
Oh,
tell
I've been
me.
around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
True.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from.
Just out of he is my last person for the day, so out of just pure curiosity.
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the Sprawl for years now.
Ooh, I wonder
But what
who
about the
those could be.
princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Interesting. Interesting. Do we do a call on anyone? Do we call someone, or do we just talk with him?
Word on the
let's
street is
talk with him.
Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I say she ran away.
I think she ran away.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
Let's hear it.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
We're getting a lot of deep lore today. Can I give him the rice? No. Alright, what's this? Invitation to the top secret Goblin Liberation Army with the password for the entry on the back. Okay, cool. Well, I see nothing wrong with this guy. He's being let right in. Come on in, High Wizard.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Based on his reaction, he seemed to fine with your decision. Interesting, there's a 4-star option. Well, whatever. I think we did good. Even if we didn't get... Oh. Well?
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
What's happening?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yeah?
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I wonder what would have happened if I had just denied the 2 delegates.
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Going through character development, how dare you? An extra 20 gold. Alright, let's continue on. Yeah, I figured it'd be better not to dwell on the 4-star and instead just keep going for the,
Hello?
you know,
is anyone
learning
there?
the story.
Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
Oh fuck. I am about to be
What is this?
utterly
Who are you?
interrogated.
Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
To play the hit game that's sweeping the Sprawl. That's right, it's time for...
What the fuck?
So you think you can save a princess?
What the hell is going on?
Why do things keep having obligatory... Is that just like an obligatory mini game show that has to happen in like games recently? You put in 50 hours in Hades over the past 4 days. My goodness, 7, that is a lot.
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller! Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands!
fire. I mean, he's already got my vote there. What other examples can I think of? Paper Mario.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Oh.
Now, Lil. You're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
I want that coupon.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
So, Leo, you're voting for War Killer. King Cheetah, you're voting for the Thief. Chippy, 7,
Right,
who
Lil,
are you
what would
voting
you like
for?
to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Alright, let's see. What is your perfect rescue?
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
Let's ask Flame Hands.
It begins with me vaporizing a few low-level lackeys on the type. Then we build to a dramatic face-off with a superior villain. Lightning flashes, mythical beasts are summoned and dispatched, all the fireworks come out. I cast a transfiguration spell, turning our would-be kidnapper into a small cricket. Or a mouse, or anything really. It just has to be small, so I can keep it with me as a reminder of my awesome powers.
Interesting.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I do. Let's War Killer.
Let's
What's
not
up with
reinvent
you?
the wheel here. The easiest and fastest way to get the job done is simple. Smash and grab. What's simpler than that? I smack the baddies in their dumb faces, throw the princess over my shoulder, and hey, presto, rescued. Boom, done.
Right to the point. Alright.
And your second question is?
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
You think Stoutson. The other two have too much going on. So we have one for Stoutson, one for Flamehand, and one for War Killer.
If you think a bunch of pointy hats are getting the jump on me, you've got another thing coming. But okay, let's suppose some Penn and Teller wannabes do get me in their sights. Just watch these dodge skills. I'm over here now. And now I'm here. And now
Bro,
I'm
it's
back where I
just
started.
teleporting.
Blink of an eye. I'm like Nightcrawler over here.
So the X-Men are fucking canon in this universe?
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
And let's see what Flamehands has to say
Level
about it.
3. Ooh, spooky. Please, I reached level 3 in the tutorial. I could conjure an army of sparrows, or moles, or whatever small creature best suited my purpose.
Wouldn't it be better to conjure larger animals? Maybe something more ferocious?
More ferocious than a mole?
Moles are
Actually, I'm
dangerous.
not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread box, but they really are scary.
Moles are dangerous. You know what they say. Never kill a mole. You know what happens. They will come for their revenge. So, do not kill a mole. Or was that Gophers? I think it was monks.
That answer displayed a lack of honor, courage, and strength. I would have pummeled you with my response.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
Is it magic missile like it always is though? Yes, unless you use the shield spell.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Why did it sound like I was reciting mole propaganda? Oh, it's not mole propaganda. It's Fae warning. From the Faes. You know? So, be warned. Don't kill moles. It doesn't end well. Anyways, which contestant will be able to get us out of this pickle? I'm gonna go with the mage. I feel like he can do something against him rather than the rogue.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. You, what's your favorite animal?
The squirrel.
Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
See? Squirrels.
Phew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
Freak out, of course.
We could have all died.
Be that as it may, we still need your help.
One more
I
round.
think I got one more round in me.
Alright. Round 3.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What is your plans
What are
after
your
rescue?
plans after you rescue the princess?
And
you're asking?
And we will ask these two. So, Neil, you're up first.
For a warrior such as myself, there is no after. We live and die in the moment with no thought of what is to come. Retirement plans are for suckers.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
And...
Are you kidding me? I make this gig and I'm set for life. Rescuing the sole heir to the whole freaking Sprawl? Insta-retired, baby. I'll be sipping pina coladas on the crystal shores of Lake Inez before you can say, would you like a curly straw for that pina colada, sir?
Oh, I love pina coladas. They mentioned it in my introduction.
Then the first round's on me.
I picked his pocket earlier.
Why not send all 3? I don't know.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
Fuck you.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
The what?
Lil, please choose the adventurer that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
Okay, so who do we send to the lightning round? The warrior, the mage, or the rogue? Chat, please decide. We already know Leo wants War Killer. 7's voting for the mage. King Cheetah, what did you vote for? You voted for the rogue. King Gina's thinking the rogue. Chippy, do you have You haven't been paying much attention. It's okay. Let's go with eeny, meeny, miny. You.
All right, Neil. Are you ready for the lightning round?
Is he just gonna get struck by lightning? I thought so.
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
Oh my god! That wasn't real, right?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Ooh, hang on. I can pick the people up there. Alright, we're picking Ash.
My mage can heal a wound with a word, or smash through a rock wall with a wave of his wrist. Don't overthink it, Lil. Make the right choice.
Oh, that's just them talking. What does Striker have to
My
say?
hero would have been the right choice if he wasn't a pile of ash. There will be consequences for this. Harsh consequences.
The thieving arts might not be as sexy as a halberd or a fistful of magic missiles, but we have no idea what's befallen the princess. And my guy, he's your guy.
Okay, we have 2 votes for Rogue. Chippy, do you have a vote between Mage and Rogue? 7 is Team Mage, so we have it's a 1 to 2 vote. Chippy, what are you picking? Alright, we're going with the Rogue. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is Perry Shoutson the Thief.
Hey, everything's coming up Millhouse.
Okay, the Simpsons are fucking canon in this world as well?
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
I am totally gonna play this offline and just see how things go.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
You are kind of 12.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the Prince and the Praetor over there.
Hey, wizard, what's up?
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
What do you know about Ash?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box.
Ooh.
If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way.
Oh.
Anything else you want to know about?
That's not good.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Striker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3
It happened on
strikes
a
and you're
game show?
out?
How does she not
As
know
far
about
as
it?
Striker's
Simply, she was
concerned,
just
it's
too
2
young.
strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes. Anything else you want to know about?
Tell us about
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse.
Oh, I'm gonna have
He
to
doesn't care
decide
about
who
people.
the
Doesn't care if they're good or bad.
support mostly.
Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular: a young, headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard
Wait, didn't we
Corps,
already hear
and the court jester. Although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
But what about the...
Yeah, we
Anything
heard all
else you
that. What about the war?
Do you really...
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives. And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a predator already established, this looks like training to me. Even here in the Sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket. Anything else you want to know about?
Nope. Mr. Hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
One day he will find a suitable hat. Let's see how the others are doing.
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
This one? How the fuck did you get in? I denied you. Blink and says nothing. Blinks and says nothing.
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly.
Oh, I hope Miguel didn't get scared off. And if you're still here, Miguel, hi. I hope you're having fun lurking. Be sure to give a subscribe so you get to see when new streams are out and new long forms.
My dear true love, Princess Desdemona.
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
Yep. Sorry,
Mom always
Beverly.
said I lacked that main character energy.
You do.
Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
Go back to work.
Go back to work.
You may be right. I don't have that many more vacation days.
Listen, Bev, it's getting late. I'm gonna go.
I understand.
Farewell, Beverly.
Goodbye, King Cheetah. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Well, hello.
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
I would like to commend you on your choice of adventurer. The princess is as good as rescued.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I vehemently disagree. You had the chance to send a powerful warrior, but instead you chose a sneaky, deceitful thief.
Listen, it's not my fault he got zapped by lightning.
She made the right choice. The kingdom of Petrard supports her.
Oh gods, we made the wrong choice.
The Marvog Empire would grudgingly accept an apology for your actions.
We're gonna apologize.
Looking back, I agree with you, Praetor Kargan. If I could do it over again, I would choose the warrior. Please forgive my error, and do not take it as a slight against the Marvog Empire.
The Marvog Empire accepts your most gracious apology. You truly are a friend of our people, and this will not soon be forgotten.
This slight shall be remembered by the kingdom of Petrard.
Oh no, Petrard. Let's go visit, what's his name out in the alleyway?
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Okay, we're gonna buy another crystal. And that's about all I can do. Wait, these only work 35% of the time? I have a 1/3 chance of working? Gods, those are terrible. Ugh. Alright, well. And let's go find out where this Goblin Liberation Army is. We did kind of make him die. It's not my fault. I didn't know that's what the lightning meant. Oh well, to the goblin place.
Were you followed? What's the password?
It didn't say what the password was, so...
Get out of here, kid. Go home.
Wait a minute, I think I've got it here somewhere. Viva la Gobolution.
Come on in.
Alright. Why is there a bullwhip? Because reasons. Sometimes you just need to beat the answers out of someone.
Don't even get me started. Who did they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans. Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that! Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that!
I mean...
The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it. But last time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen.
But I love
the day
King
of the
Oswald.
royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind.
Is that
Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution? Go home, everybody, and keep your eyes and ears open for what happens next. I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
Thanks, Carl.
How's it going, Gobos?
You came! You owe me $5, Gary.
It's worth it. Did you hear him? Isn't he amazing? What did you think?
That head goblin guy is amazing. I'm sorry. I really had no idea how bad it was for you guys.
You're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day? Like an attack?
Who knows? The leader and his inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game changer.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get your chance to be on the right side of history. You'll see.
I hope so. See you around, fellas.
Viva la Gobbolution!
Viva la Gobbolution!
You're getting it.
Alright, well. Oh, what's this board? Tangle web of corruption and lies. And some coupons! There's Monty's, home of the suit. Alright, I think that's all we can do here. Leo, I thought you'd be on the goblin side. Alright.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yep. Off to sleep. Time for day 2. 5, I guess. Jail was going to be tough for Buttface, the farming goblin, as many of the prisoners were aware that the putrid produce they'd been eating in their rations came from his lousy land. But he wasn't locked in with them. They were locked with him. If the years of dungeon crawling for ore had taught Buttface anything, it was this. Find the biggest sword that you can and swing it wildly in front of you. He managed to maim and dismember 13 fellow prisoners and 2 guards until he was finally subdued. What started as a simple misdemeanor charge with a 7-day sentence turned into a life in solitary with no parole. Buttface now has 2 words tattooed on his knuckles, Lil and Gay. I'm sure everything turns out fine for him. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Snyderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved into is that your handkerchief, and ended with the strong how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the preteen partygoers, which the Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Snyderman to settle his payment. With a check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before the deduction of the price of a piece of vanilla cake, to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which the Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Gary and Julian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted to all their friends that they not only convinced the small human to let them in, but they even got her to attend a Goblin Liberation Army rally. After you left, the GLA leader pulled Gary and Julian aside to personally thank them for helping to bridge the gap between groups. This meant a lot to Julian, whose belief in the cause had burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he was actually a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he would still support the efforts of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips, or while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. What started as a simple 2 goblins in a trench coat grift woke up something for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard. Now all he needed was a robe, a scar, and a depressing orphan backstory. After stopping in the Twisted Sisters for a glass of his tipple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in the Sprawl where his team was playing for League Night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put up in the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. Congrats, good for him. Neil Wardkiller, the hard-headed go-getting warrior turned pile of dust, was swept into a dustbin and then tossed out the window. Having lost, so you think you can save a princess, Articulous Flamehead returned to his tower and his pile of unpaid bills. Not gonna lie, Articulous really needed this gig. The reward for saving a member of the royal family would have settled the lion's share of his debt, not to mention the money he'd saved with all that free soup from Montes. Over the soup. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Perry Shelton threw down one of his patented smoke bombs to mask his swift escape. Once outside, he recovered from minor smoke inhalation. The sly thief began to pickpocket, stalk, and eavesdrop on everyone in the Sprawl for any dirt on the whereabouts of the lost princess. Then it hit him. It was a brick, thrown by someone angry at Perry for stealing their wallet. Seems that the thief had failed his hide in the shadows trick, and there was a small mob forming around it. A trusty smoke bomb would get him out of this bind, he thought, and it would have if he hadn't used his last smoke bomb to exit the game show studio. After retrieving their stolen property, the mob carried Perry to the tallest tower in the Sprawl and then threw him off. No one would ever be bothered by Perry Stoutson again. I condemn 2 men to their death. Holy fuck. Well, okay.
Lil, rise and shine.
What, Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
It's time to get up.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Good news.
We got the day off. Now you can finally have a day to just be a kid and do kid stuff and eat kid food.
And throw rocks at things?
The biggest rocks at the biggest things.
Yay!
I think I heard some of your friends out back at the tavern doing just that.
Oh boy, thanks, Dad. Wait, what's the bad news?
We only got the day off because we have to work the night shift.
Oh.
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Sleeping is time to myself.
Good news or bad news?
Good news?
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission. Whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh, Dad. I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
Wait, don't touch that!
Uh-oh. Oh?
Whoa. What just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back.
Oh, I'm
should probably
sure
check
that
in with Dr. B and
won't,
make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
I'm sure that won't have any effects. Let's talk with him.
Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay. Wait. Oh, I just picked it up. Okay. Let's continue on. Those are... Holy Fuck, those are a lot of rats.
Oh, God. The rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
Is there... Can I do anything about the rats?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find something. Just common temporal distortion, obviously. Just gonna ignore him for now, and hey look! This extra area that we definitely always had before.
Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Who names their kid Lamont?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day. Chickenpox? Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly,
Darn.
we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
You know what? Sure.
One of the few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
Come on, Lil. Hit up Garby for some loot for us.
Alright, Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop gang. Bunch of dorks. I bet I'll have to know that at some point. Sucrose has determined that since she can see the bottom of her bowl, she can't eat any more from it and is trying to... Aww. How cute. What's up, Garby?
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Exploring.
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it. Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little Guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
Alright, who stole the key?
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me.
I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals, so one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, because I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
Alright, Simon,
I've
what do
never
you
brought this
say?
up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
Also what? Tell me!
It was Simon.
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth. It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
Question further.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
You said Simon before.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again. But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
Okay, so that's everything that I heard. So, I'm thinking Lamont got here first, took the key, Isla took the key out, and then Simon arrived. That's what I'm thinking. Simon's innocent here. It's whether or not Isla took it from Lamont.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was.
Alright. But Simon did say that. Simon said that Isla was rooting around in Lamont's bag. Lamont is definitely the one who initially took it. But does Lamont still have it? You think Lamont has it? Lamont took it. But is he the one who has it? Alright, we're gonna go with Lamont.
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Garby isn't smart, or fast, or strong. By the time he had reached Lil's hooligan friend, they had ran off. But Lil had been correct, and startled, Lamont dropped the key as he fled. It was Lamont!
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
Thank you. Well, I can't upgrade the truth spray. Shoot. Alright. We're gonna go with the metal detector. Alright. Well, nothing else to do there. Let's go talk with the doctor. The Dustin/Malcolm's office. Definitely don't want to go there. Dick's side is closed, but there's a note. I've convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The Dick's side is closed for the day.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Fuck it, we're using it. Let's see what happens. Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rift in the space-time continuum. You died. Well, okay then. Gonna go start putting the pizza in the oven. Aw, bye 7. Lovely to have had you. So yeah, we died. Where does this drop us off at?
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back and...
Let's not.
But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I better just get to my ship before this thing explodes.
Right. I don't really want to, but let's see what's going on at the dungeon. Anything of note? Oh shit, hi, this guy. Can I talk with him? I cannot talk with him. Well, bye. To the exciting Coliseum for sports for a little betting. Ooh, hello, ma'am.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless of course there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
Oh, really?
Sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks. Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
Again, those hats are that. Okay, so I have seen those hats. They are so impractical. 35 gold?
I don't think I should, Mrs. A. Heavily salted food at your age could contribute to what I'm guessing is an already existing heart condition.
Why, you presumptuous little... No matter. I'm sure Fredo will spot me for it. I'll be good for it after my bet comes through anyway.
This hat...
One day you will find a fantastic hat.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Hello again, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kalidar Lightning game against the Brawlers? I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
Yeah,
Here
gambling.
are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
Let's hear about the Marauders.
This team went under a major rebranding and hired a whole new set of eager rookies. They're fast, but lack the muscle mass that some of the more seasoned teams have. Let's hope the starch in those new uniforms doesn't slow them down too much. You sure you want to bet on them?
No, not yet.
Here are the teams at play.
Let's hear about the Sprawl.
Ah, the home team. People either love them or they hate them. Me? I'm indifferent. But with the princess missing, the kingdom could really use a win right now. Nah, if only those bums would get up off their behinds and show a little hustle every now and again. Great team, though. Are you sure you want to bet on them?
Chat, who are we betting on? Are we betting on the home team or the newcomers? Do I have the money to bet? I think so.
How much you looking to gamble?
I can bet 5 gold. And I'm already locked in, so 5 gold it is. Oh wait, I can change teams. Are we going for the team that we know and hopes that they win? Or the newcomers who are fast but lack the muscle? What are we thinking? Bet on the local team? Okay.
Here are the...
Oh, wait. My bad.
How much you look...
Here we
All right,
go.
kid.
Let's go. Watch the game.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Wow!
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Sprawl Brawlers! First, Jorbala Pepstein failed to barrel roll out of the way of the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Then, the dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, only shaved 12 of the 14.7 seconds off of the time the Brawlers needed to open the Diamond Snorf's cage.
Rookie
it all comes
mistake.
down to the final wagon wheel toss today, folks, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. The Marauders' Weather Wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
Hooray! Our gambling paid off.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Alrighty, well, that's that. And with the game saving, we will save the next shift for next time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been a very lovely stream. If you like what you saw, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and telling a friend. Every little bit helps. I'll be back tomorrow with some Jackbox games. I'll be joined by some of my other lovely friends who you may recognize from the Lethal Company streams. I hope to see you then, and please do participate. Jackbox is better with an audience participation. So, until then, make sure to ring that bell for notifications. Check out my short ones on Shorts and TikTok, and join me and the other buns over on the Cinnamon Bakery Discord. There, you can find schedules, discussions, and info about how to support me and a growing group of other awesome B-Tuners. Links are down in the description and on my profile page. I hope to see you then. Until next time, be safe, stay lovely, watch out for pixelated goblins, make good choices, and I will see you lovely folks next time. Bye now.